Micromanaging your business could kill your business. Now, this is a thing that you may not suffer from yet, but it's going to be really important you listen to this video because a lot of people end up in this situation. And I was also a victim to this kind of mentality early on in my business. And I want to share with you a lot of the blind spots that people have when it comes to micromanaging their business. So the first thing is, why does this come up? Why do people micromanage their businesses? The first reason is because they're scared, they're insecure, they want to control everything. And the experience of something going wrong in their business and them thinking, well, I can do that better. Or if I don't, what we like, helicopter police my staff, then they are going to make mistakes that are going to ruin my company. Now, the first thing that I want to tell you is it's very, 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 very rare that an employee is going to make a decision that's going to ultimately ruin your business completely. They can do things that damage your business, but this is also why it's important to make sure you hire good people and train good people. Okay. Micromanagement oftentimes is one of those things almost like perfectionism. People tend to paint perfectionism in this positive light. People say, oh, I'm a perfectionist, when really you're insecure and you lack perspective. That's the truth of people who are perfectionists, because there is no such thing as perfect. And oftentimes when someone is focusing on being a perfectionist, they are dropping the ball in other areas. So let's elaborate and dive into this a little bit deeper. Okay, what is the thing that people don't see when it comes to micromanagement? Is usually it is a lack in perspective. It's micro, we can call it having a myopic perspective when it comes to your business. There was a client I was speaking to the other day, and we had helped them open their entire business. They had their business open. They'd been running for a few months, and they were kind of telling me some decisions and challenges that they were having. And they were saying, yeah, I have this challenge with micromanaging. And this is not to berate this client or shame this client, because it's really a teaching moment for us all. I was also a victim of this. And so I don't want it to seem like I'm judging this client. Really, to me, this just reminded me of the experience that a lot of people have as new business owners when it comes to micromanaging their staff. And the example that I gave this client is that when you are focused on micromanaging your business, it's like having a small stain on your carpet, but behind you, your house is burning down. You're focused on cleaning the stain because you think it's the most important thing, but your house is going to be burnt down in a moment. And what I mean by this is that your business will ultimately burn down if you don't have the macro perspective of macro management, right? If you don't actually make yourself aware of what matters the most in growing your business. And I can guarantee you 100% of the time, it's not going to be to micromanage your business. And to give you a more clear example and to dive into this a bit deeper, this client in specific was really, really focused on doing inventory. And they said, well, I don't really want to delegate the process of inventory to anybody else because I have to focus on that. I'm really kind of scared of letting other people do that if they mess it up. And the reality is that managing inventory in terms of taking inventory is a very low grade skill. Almost anybody could do it. A 10-year-old could probably count the inventory, all right? But there were other high grade skills like sales and marketing in the company that the company was suffering because the company's sales were struggling. And I said, you see, this is the difference. You've delegated marketing to someone who's not very skilled because you don't know how to do that, but you know how to do inventory. So you're focused on micromanaging the inventory. So a lot of times micromanagement isn't a matter of micromanagement. It's a matter of having the lack of perspective of the importance of the tasks in your business and focusing strictly on the things that you know how to do that aren't important, but you're doing them because it's low-hanging fruit and it gives you a sense of accomplishment because you don't yet have the maturity as an entrepreneur to understand how to properly analyze all the things that are going on in your business and what the most important things are to focus on in your company that are going to drive your company forward. So micromanagement is oftentimes a lack of maturity and lack of perspective, which is why it's really, really important that you learn how to delegate and learn how to be a leader in your company through training and through focusing on the things that matter the most to grow your business. That's the message for today. I'm Andrew McFarland with StartAJuiceBar.com. If you guys need support in growing your business, you can reach out to us. My email is very simple, andrew@StartAJuiceBar.com. And we have a podcast on iTunes, on Spotify. We also have content on Instagram that we release daily. We have giveaways, all kinds of special stuff at StartAJuiceBar. Really easy to find. Hope this has been helpful. Like the video if you like the video. I'm sure you do if you're still here. And subscribe to the channel if you want to get new content like this. Hit the notification bell and all that good stuff. All right. Sending you guys my love. I'll see you at the next video.
Hope you guys have been enjoying the video content. If you're inspired to learn even more about how to start your juice business from scratch, For you, we have a free ebook. It's called the 15 Steps to Starting Your Juice Business. And this is going to go through a high-level overview, through a step-by-step process on how you get your business off the ground. Everything from branding, menu development, finding the right location, and more. This is going to be a clear roadmap so you know how to go from where you are all the way to opening your store. If you want to go even deeper, we've also created an online course. It's called the Juice Bar Master Blueprint. This is going to go into great depth on everything from how do you put together and think about recipe development? How do you cost out your menu and what's the math around it? What equipment do you need? How do you design your store? How do you find the right location? And so much more. I know you're going to find a lot of value out of both of these. There's links in the description below. So I hope to see you guys at the next video and enjoy.